So Honorable Sohana Khan, daughter of King Khan, bought 3 houses for 13 crores as an agriculturist. Why? Because there are tax benefits. KL Rahul, the famous cricketer, Nathya Shetty, they received 55 crores as gifts in their wedding. Do you know how much tax did they pay on it? Zero. BCCI made 25,000 crores from IPL rights alone. How much tax? Zero. Because it's a charitable organization. Today, 670 million Indians who belong to the poorest parts of the population, they pay 64% of total tax. According to the Economic Survey of India this year, these Indians paid 15 lakh crore in FY22 alone. But look at the top 10% of Indian population. That population owns 77% of country's total wealth. Can you take a guess how much tax do they pay? Only 3%. This population buys villas in Goa, Mumbai, Gurgaon. Why? Because real estate is the best medium where you can convert your black money into white money. It is not surprising that some of the members of parliament, they have investments in real estate. You will be surprised to know that property prices in India are even higher than some parts of Boston. And compare that with the per capita income of both the places. Even today, it's much cheaper for me to buy property in Bali than in Gwalior. Housing is unaffordable. You may think that there's a huge nexus of businessmen and politicians, but you are wrong. Why? Because they are the same people. Think about this. Same people. Wearing different hats. Naveen Jindal, a former MP, is a billionaire. In our Lok Sabha today, out of 521 sitting MPs, 430 are crorepatis. There's nothing wrong in being a crorepati. But the problem is 95% households in India earn less than 8 lakh annually, households. This 95% cannot buy houses, cannot afford quality school or healthcare, because 5% of India that rules over them have different economic, social, and political priorities. And rightfully so. Now, I will read through one of the newspaper articles that I stumbled upon. Listen to this very carefully and take a guess, what could this be about? So, Divisional Commissioner Deepak Singh, Additional DGP D. Srinivas Verma, Collector Akshay Kumar Singh, and SP Rajesh Singh, along with other senior officials of the administration and police, held a very important meeting on Monday. Senior officials of the Indian Air Force were also part of this meeting. For security, a force of 250 Jawans from the Gwalior range will be given from the 4 districts. Additional DGP has also sought 2 companies for security from Police HQ, that's the police headquarters. Traffic divert will be considered after the VIP's chartered plane is fixed. And this goes on and on. Can you take a guess? What is this regarding? What could this be regarding? So 1 month ago, Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare of India, Cabinet Minister, his daughter got married in Gwalior. Roads were blocked, traffic was diverted, innocent civilians had to miss out on meetings, even hospital appointments, from collector to SP to Indian Air Force. They were engaged not in public service but for serving the public servant's daughter. This is a newspaper report of that movement. Is this why you cleared civil services? So that one day you can make security arrangements for the wedding of a minister's daughter. So this is not called as democracy. The precise word for this is plutocracy. Plutocracy is a system that is controlled by people of great wealth or power. Plutocracy is a system where degree of economic inequality is very high and should remain always high. Because wealth is the primary basis of power in plutocracy. And when wealthy become powerful, what will they do? They will create innovative solutions that will help other wealthy people. Solutions like Suhana Khan saving taxes because she is a farmer. Solutions like establishing a charitable trust that sponsors mega events. It is only in plutocracy where hard-working middle class will keep on paying for the glamorous lifestyles of the rich and the powerful. And the sad part is, middle class and the poor class will convince their soul that their taxes are being used for right purposes, such as affordable housing, which is not affordable anymore, such as quality healthcare. Just try getting an appointment with AIIMS doctor, such as quality education. I don't know how many politicians send their kids to government schools or colleges in India. Aryaman Sindhia went to Yale. Zohar Irani, Smriti Irani's son went to Warwick for his undergrad. The list is endless. Is this the India that Bhagat Singh dreamt of? 23-year-old Bhagat Singh, before he was hanged, wrote that the peasants have to liberate themselves, not only from the foreign yoke, but also from the yoke of landlords and capitalists. Has this happened? Rather, we have capitalists and landlords becoming peasants. Why? So that they can save on taxes via loopholes. Bhagat Singh also declared that struggle in India will continue as long as handful of exploiters would go on to exploit the labor of common people for their own ends. 23-year-old Bhagat Singh wrote, "It does not matter whether these exploiters are purely British and Indians in alliance, or even purely Indians. Doesn't matter." What is happening today? Pure Indians in alliance with across political parties exploiting India. Was Bhagat Singh secular? Bhagat Singh was fully and consciously secular. He often told his comrades that communalism, not communism, communalism was a big enemy, as big as enemy as capitalism. For him, it meant colonialism by that. And they should firmly oppose it. Sadly, this brave man was hanged till death at a mere age of 23. Just imagine how India would have been had he been alive. The national revolutionary movements will end soon. Chandrasekhar Azad was killed in a shooting encounter with the police in a public park in Allahabad in February 1931. Anyone from Allahabad, Prayagraj? That park is still called as Azad Park. There's a reason for it. Chandrasekhar Azad. As a reminder that once upon a time, a brave man of India, Chandrasekhar Azad, laid his life there in action.